Okay, so I'm going to just take something from a biblical text, Joshua and Moses when they went to Promised Land. And those two were spared. They were all those Hebrews that were going in that died in the wilderness because they didn't believe they could. But my point is, the two, Joshua and Caleb, that's as history reveals, they saw that they could. So in the light of your present condition and circumstances, if you can already, even if you had to fantasize about the fact that I already have the victory, I already am an overcomer, I already have possessed this, that, or the other, whether it be things, relationships, whatever it is. But if you can already set a vibration or set your soul, mind, will, and emotions and line it up with your spirit, they already know that all things have been freely given by the Creator to you, freely to enjoy. Relationships, things, objects, whatever it is, you can enjoy it, and when it manifests, because you already see it from afar off, it seems like afar off, but it seems like you're already there. So once you're in that mode, the manifestation is just like that. Joshua and Caleb went into the Promised Land, but they saw it way back when the word was spoken to them to Moses, you shall surely go over and possess these lands, etc., etc. Well, those two saw it. It says they had another spirit. It was just a spirit of faith that grabbed a hold. So you can also appreciate each manifestation along the way that would be confirmation to where you set your intent of your faith in the first place. In either case, when it's manifestation time, that's why in those churches they say you can shout now. I already danced and shouted, enjoyed and milked it all along the way. And when little manifestations came, I appreciated that. I appreciate the negatives to bring more clarity. And then in the end, when you do get the manifestation, no big deal. So I knew that was coming. To do it, focus, meditate, get it in your spirit until you know. And once you know, whether it be in a relationship, you got to know that God loves you and I can love unconditionally. You get to that place of knowing. And then you will be the one resting and enjoying and having a feeling of happiness because you already know. It don't matter what the doctor said, the conditions said, the circumstances, the present things are saying, or this, that, or the other. You already know. You got to get to the place where you know. So the only way to get there is to appreciate step by step each little manifestation that happens. And when it happens, and it might be little ones, little things to let you know you're on the right path. You're walking in the Spirit. You're walking by your inner man. This is something that is coming. This is something that is happening. The confirmations are showing you that it's happening. Let God, let the universe work on what you have asked. And then you want to set your intent upon what you have asked as though you received, so that step 4, you can receive what you have asked. For if anyone asks, he shall receive. But it also says that a double-minded person can't receive anything. So if you go in with the intent to focus your faith that we are well able to do this or get this or manifest that, and then you turn around and say, well, we can't because of the present conditions, the giants are in the land, or this is impossible, but to him that believeth, all things are possible. But you will receive, whether it be wisdom, knowledge, understanding, if you don't cast away your faith and your confidence. Because everything is responding to God, or God's, which is the source of all things. Faith is what is activating those things to begin to assemble, to come, or the person, the thing you have focused your faith on. And they're all working together for your good.